Welcome back, Desmond. You'll be happy to hear there's actually good news for once.
Yeah?
I've managed to locate
Really?
a power source, and it's relatively close by. Up for a trip to Manhattan?
Is it safe to leave? Abstergo's gotta be looking for us.
Obviously, it's not safe. Can't exactly sit around here hoping to get lucky, though, can we? We need that power source. Besides, I'm sure you can cook up some way to hide our movements.
Maybe. The Templars have access to all kinds of satellites and camera systems. We'll need to find a way to mask our digital signature. I can probably camouflage the van, too. But there's not much I can do for us.
That's an easy one.
Oh, he's got a hood. Well, now that was very inconvenient. That's why I should have saved reading for the next episode.
They're completely prepared for the upcoming solar maximum. Disruptions to service are expected to be minimal.
My God. This is a hell of a bumpy ride.
What's this?
A remote-operated camera.
Why are we so
It'll provide us with a
echoey?
feed
My
while
God.
you're on mission. This will let us talk to each other.
Bumpy ride and
We're
an
almost
echoey
there, so listen
van.
up. The artifact is in an office penthouse in Lower Manhattan. At this time of night, direct infiltration is going to get you noticed. I think we're better off having you drop in from above.
What do you mean, above? Can you hear me? Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3.
Yep, reach you just fine. Now why don't you power up the camera? I've got pictures. Running diagnostics.
Oh my God. First the horrible, noisy, bumpy van, and now, can you even frickin' see this video quality? Anyway. Yeah, I just like... Okay, we're back. Welcome back, you beautiful bastard. Now that I can say it. I took a break because, you know, I wasn't expecting that this would just lead into everything. And now I'm scared to read anything. It might take a bit. Yes. Whoop. God damn it, Desmond. Oh, what the fetch? Went black there for a second. Ooh, okay, Jesus. It's very dark, hard to see exactly. Where I'm supposed to go.
Seriously, Sean?
Oh,
Fuck you.
wow. Look at that. Man, that's a lot of cars down there. Jesus Christ. That's why you don't live in the city. Hey, this is kind of like, you know, a difference. Right? Frickin' Assassin's Creed 2. We were... Where were we in Assassin's Creed 2? We were like, was that the one with the where we were in, like, the warehouse. And then Brotherhood, we went to frickin' Montegerioni, however the hell you say it. And then Revelations, we kind of were just
Look on the bright side.
stuck.
No security to worry about.
And on the not so bright side, the slightest misstep
But-
means you're effectively paced.
Shut up, Sean.
Huh? And paste? Anyway, you know, like, this is the first time we've been out in, like, a city. Makes it feel grander. Okay. Piss your pants right there? You frickin' just jumped off? And if you missed, you would be
Almost
paced.
there, Desmond. Once you reach the top of the lit-up crane, you should be high enough to make the jump.
Should?
It'll be fine. Don't worry.
Well, you might want to worry a little.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure she was high when she was running the numbers.
What?
Sean!
A joke. It was a joke. Or was it?
Isn't weed illegal at this point in time? This is like what? 2011? 12? Forget something. Yeah, it would be 2012 because, you know, that's the thing. Weed wasn't legal
Jump when you're
really
ready.
yet.
Wait for my signal to open the chute.
She's a
Timing is
criminal.
really important here. Too soon or too late, and you'll miss the building.
Okay.
Now, open your chute.
Uh-huh. Very riveting. Could have probably just cut that little bit out right there and, you know, just landed instead of having that solid, like, 10 seconds of just nothing. What the hell is that? You just have that on your desk? Pretty bold.
That wasn't so bad.
Huh? Well,
You must be Desmond. Not exactly what I expected, but I guess your kind doesn't have many options these days.
your kind.
Who are you?
Ask your father. Now give me that.
I don't think so.
Look, I'm not supposed to kill you, but the boss man didn't say anything about fucking you up. So you got to the
I'm
top.
glad you added the up, you know, bit at the end there. Because it would have been a whole different sentence if it just ended after you. Up, and we're back.
So who the hell is Daniel Cross?
Believe it or not, he used to be an assassin.
Just like
The
Tatham.
assassin, the way I've heard it told, but it turned out he was a sleeper agent for Abstergo, programmed to infiltrate and destroy the organization.
How did he know you were there? We could be compromised.
They must have caught me snooping inside their network and sent Cross to see what we were after. If they were aware of our current location, we'd know. Though, I will say this. It doesn't bode very well for future expeditions.
I've set up some cameras topside. If anyone shows up, we'll see it.
I'd suggest you go see about finding a socket for that power source. Or we can return to Connor if you prefer. All the artifacts in the world won't mean a thing without the key.
Well, we're here right now. Let me go read this email. Why does it keep forgetting about all this? Oh my god. We have 3. Looks like Juno really taken a shine to you. I suggest you don't engage her. There isn't time to go down that rabbit hole. I'm sure to prove a Badger's den. It's sure to prove that. Besides, this whole experience is actually, huh? It's sure to prove a Badger's den. This whole what? That doesn't make sense to me. That final door, salvation, was it? But for us, who knows? Here we sit, working towards something we know next to nothing about. But it's our only chance. So, there's that, I suppose. Huh? Leave him alone? Well, I do not have that email. Oh, well, okay. You should not meddle in affairs that do not concern you. Oh, lol, somebody doesn't like me. Good one, Sean. All these Juno visits and emails, too, apparently, have got me thinking. What happened to Tinia and Minerva? They're the ones who invited us to this little apocalypse party, and now they've gone and buggered off. A little inconvenient, not to mention rude. I'll try and poke around later, see if there's not some sign of what happened to them.
I know everyone thinks I'm
Oh,
being silly, but I can't
brr,
shake the feeling we're
don't look at
being
me like that.
watched.
That was scary. Oh,
We
you're
are
doing
being
it again.
watched. By Juno. Or some version of her.
Do you think it's a recording? Or is she a ghost? Or
A ghost
something else?
in a machine.
Is she talking to us the way Minerva talked to Ezio?
No clue. I mean, who knows what else they were working on down here? There's still so many rooms we don't have access to.
But do you think she's like literally down here, waiting somewhere, still alive?
Still alive? That's mental. That means she'd be at least 75, 80,000 years old? No, powerful, yeah, but not that powerful.
They came down here looking for a
Sean,
way to
how
survive.
did you listen from that far
Maybe they
away?
found one. Was it weird seeing Cross?
What do you mean?
It's different for you. You don't know about what happened, I guess. For a long time, he was important to us. He was a different person.
Sean said he was a sleeper agent. Like Lucy.
It was different. She made a choice, but Cross, if you read the files, Abstergo just... They did terrible things to him.
Rebecca?
You're lucky. We all are. We have people who care about us, who look out for us. He was all alone, and the people he thought he could trust, they used him.
Did you know him?
No, but I knew Hannah.
Hannah?
Who's that?
She tried to help him. She trusted him. But there was a raid about a year ago. She stayed behind so the others could escape. Tried to reason with him to see if she could fix things.
Well, what happened?
What do you think happened? He killed her. That's what he does. That's all he knows how to do. Sometimes it seems like that's all any of us know how to do.
Rebecca.
I just want to be alone right now.
Okay.
I just want to be alone right now.
Okay. Oh, frickin' Dad's gone, just like usual. Sean, you have anything?
Ah, Desmond, there you are. Can I ask a favor?
Maybe?
When this is all over, I'd like to try turning the dial back on the Animus. Like, all the way back.
Huh?
To the time of the first civilization.
You think it would work?
There was no real loss of fidelity when you visited Altair. Then again, that was about 1,000 years ago, and I'm looking at going back at least 70,000 more.
Sure, I'd be up for it. Be interesting to see what things were like back then.
Excellent. I think it would prove most enlightening. So this is how it started.
What are you up to?
Just brushing up on my American history. Well, I say history. They certainly teach you strange things in the States.
Like what?
Well, for all the talk of this being a revolutionary war, it was a civil one. Well, not that kind of civil. I mean, there was no America versus Britain. It was Brit on Brit action. And you can clearly see how the whole thing got started. One war gave birth to the other.
You mean the 7 Years' War?
Exactly. Seems the Crown overspent in its attempt to keep the French out. Wound up with a great deal of debt. Believing that the
Hey, I know that.
colonists should
I
have to
read
shoulder
that.
the burden, new taxes were created. It
Uh-huh,
was a
yeah.
reasonable request, even if Parliament was rather, well, undiplomatic about it.
Well, it's not really fair to tax people for a war they didn't want any part of.
What? Didn't want any part of? Did you not notice George Washington with Edward Braddock? He was right there in the middle of it. So here you have the Crown spending who knows how much money to secure a place for the colonists to thrive, and then, when they ask for a little bit of help... Right, look, think of it this way. King George and the colonists, they all go out to dinner, right? And when the bill comes, George asks for them to kick in and pay their share. Fair enough. But keep in mind, he's been taking them out to dinner gratis for decades now. But the colonists, oh no, they insist they only had a glass of water and a side salad. Never mind the table's full of half-eaten food and empty bottles of wine. Now, when the king points this out, what do the colonists do? Oh, they flip the table over and they storm out the restaurant. Probably intending to return later and burn it down.
You left out the part where the king pointed a gun at the colonists and asked them to cover dinner for everyone in the restaurant.
Right, yeah, interesting take. If he pulled out a gun, and I'm not sure he did, it would only have been after the 100th failed attempt at getting them to pay their fair share.
But how do you define someone's fair share?
Oh, well, with a war, apparently.
Yes.
I wonder how many other places like this exist.
There are dozens of them, all over the world.
And somehow no one...
I think there's one in one of the
I don't think
pyramids in
that's
Egypt.
Oh?
There's
Reference.
Abstergo. Vidic talked about silencing discoveries made by non-Templars. And I'm sure Abstergo has dug up plenty.
The things they must know.
Regretting throwing in with us?
No. Just looking forward to when we can finally trounce those bastards so I can dive into their archives. Oh, I think I found a lead on another power source.
Oh.
Later, Desmond. I'm in the middle of something very important right now. Just, that's a rule. Just follow that as a rule.
Okay. Where's Papa? Well, he's not in the dark abyss. That's for sure. Probably where this light is. Up there, maybe? Oh. Can I even find where this thing goes? Oh, the dark abyss. Wait, ooh. Nope, doesn't go there. That's definitely something for later. What about up here? Over here? What the hell? My God, it's smoky in here.
In the beginning, when we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
Kind of feels a little random. I just walked into this room and boom, freaking we're talking about this. Got this cutscene. Like no lead up. Freaking Sean could have come in here and he saw this. Oh, good, more.
If we could not meet the sun's cruel embrace, perhaps we might rebuke it.
Rebuke it?
Already we could generate fields to protect us in times of strife. But these were small and simple things. To replicate them on a scale
You're telling
the
me
size of
70,000
the
years
world.
ago they had guns?
We lack the energy to make it so. Half the world, they said.
I guess Star Wars was
is better
right.
than none at all. We tried. Again, we failed. A quarter, they asked. Even this we could not do. A sixth, an eighth, a tenth, they cried. The answer was still the same. Perhaps in time a city might be spared. But it was time we did not have. So we moved on.
Okay.
Wonder what's inside.
Only one way to find out.
Oh, God. Oh. See, I was gonna say, like, maybe I should save this stuff for, for the RP of it. The role playing. It's like, if the Templars did find us, we would still keep all the, artifacts with us and, wouldn't activate anything to speed along their process. That's just, my thought. But the Templars aren't going to stop
What is
us.
a fact? Is it fixed? Immutable? Certain in its
Immutable?
existence and only awaiting discovery? Or might it be changed? Here we learned the answer, and thought that it might save us. They were used to command, to control, to own.
Own?
But we soon discovered another use. When enough sat in thrall and were told to believe, their thoughts took on form. What was imagined became real. If 100 minds could wish away a wall or create a tree, what might 1,000 do? 10,000? More? Might we change the consensus and will the threat away? We resolved to send one into the sky where it might illuminate us all. Once placed, a sentence would be uttered. Make us safe. In this way, we would change the consensus. We would save the world. But but it never came to be. We sent a dozen of them skyward, but there was no way to maintain control, to direct the beam, to enthrall the world, to speak the words. Though this was strange and dangerous, what we tried next was worse.
Oh, it's great. Are you gonna elucidate me on that when I freaking get to the next section here? Okay. Yep, here we go.
Our first instinct was to travel back, to change the past. But we
As
could
you
not find a
do.
way. But forward, we could look forward. And so here we sought to see beyond ourselves and know what was to come. First, we watched to learn if our work would succeed. But the answer was always the same. So we moved on to other things. But she remained. The one you call Minerva. In time, she too stopped looking, and instead began to speak. She called out across time, in the hopes that you might be saved. She hid messages where none might find them, save for you and those within this place.
Fascinating.
My dad has been listening this whole time.
Tired of it. The cryptic warnings, the threats. Just tell us what you want!
But they are. We saw the Nephilim there. We seemed like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we looked the same to them. Imagine trying to explain all this to a 2-year-old, to a grasshopper. When they said the will of the gods was unknowable, they meant it. Literally.
I killed her, you know. I killed Lucy.
It was the apple, son. It was Juno.
I saw what she was. What would happen if I let her live? I could have stopped myself. I mean, there was a force there. But I didn't have to. I chose to.
Desmond.
Lucy was going to betray us and take the apple back to Abstergo. I saw the satellite launched. I saw them turn it on, and then... it failed. Whatever's on the other side of that door, it benefits Juno. We need to be careful.
Oh god, there she is. No, okay. Oh. Okay. I still think this is like really dark sometimes and it's hard to see. My god. Okay. I think this will be the last one. Right? No. We'll need another artifact. Okay. I guess that was the last one. father, how are you?
Son, I owe you an apology.
What?
I shouldn't have lashed out like that. You have to understand, I've never been very good at this. Never mind that we live rather extraordinary lives.
Yeah, I kinda liked my ordinary one.
You can't escape who you are, Desmond.
So I've noticed.
Look, it's silly for us to go back and forth like this. I admit, I did a shitty job raising you. I apologize, I'm sorry. But it's important you understand it didn't come from a bad place. You're my son. I love you. I guess I was so busy trying to make sure nothing bad happened, I didn't consider the consequences. Truce.
I can't believe it's taken me so long to ask, but... how's Mom? She's not...
No. Your mother is fine. We decided it was safer if we split up for this job.
Always assuming the worst.
For good reason.
Can I at least say hi to her?
I'm sorry, it's too risky. Maybe when we're done.
Right. When we're done.
Okay.
Have we ever tried to make peace with the Templars?
Throughout our history, there have been moments. Several, in fact. But... it's impossible. There are existential differences, insurmountable. If there were to be unity, it wouldn't be a truce so much as a submission.
But knowing what's about to happen, wouldn't it make sense to try and talk to Vidic? Come to an arrangement, even if it's only temporary?
We'd all be so busy watching our backs, nothing would get accomplished. Imagine that. We're more productive at war.
Well, have we ever tried sending in someone? Doing to them what they did to us with Lucy? Or Cross?
We have, and it's never worked. We've sent people who were either too weak and found themselves turned, or too strong and were unable to carry out the charade.
I just feel like we all want the same thing.
We use the same words, but that's all they are, words. In the end, it all comes down to freedom. We seek it, they detest it. And so there's never an end to the fight. Not until one side is completely gone.
Is that even possible?
Probably not. Our two groups have existed in one form or another since, well, since forever. But things can be better than they are. And that's something.
Did you look for me, Dad? When I was gone?
Every day.
Come on.
I mean it. Every night I'd look, searching for your name or variations of it, hoping you'd slip up. Abstergo only found you first because they had better access. A few more days and it would have been me.
Well, I'm here now.
And I'm glad.
Do you think Lucy regretted what she was doing?
I used to think I knew her well, but clearly that wasn't the case. So I really can't give you an honest answer.
She seemed so sincere, though. Like she really wanted to make a difference.
Yes, well, when I first met him, I thought the same thing about Cross.
It just keeps happening over and over again.
What does?
Everything.
Don't get weird on me, Desmond.
No, it's fine. I'm fine. Don't worry.
All right, then. You should think about getting back in the Animus. We've got to find that key. We should probably get back to Connor.
Okay. Jesus. Frickin' basically 35 minutes of
Good luck.
playing as Desmond. That's probably the longest that has ever happened.
These are troubled times.
But we got the
The
outfit,
already
finally.
uneasy alliance between the Crown and its subjects frays. And behind them both the Templars plot.
The tutorial is
Strings
finally
and
over.
pieces. History dictates they seek order through control. But how will they affect it here? Who supports them? And what conspiracies have they already spun? All these things I must determine.
For only by knowing my enemy can I hope to stop them.
Kana! Spare a moment.
Of course.
Have a look.
What is it?
A Xingbao, or rope dart if you prefer. One of the many plans given to us by Xiao Yun to...
Oh.
Sorry.
Gee.
We'll have to work on this.
How long has this been? It's still 1773. Like the last time.
Ganondogo,
Yes, my friend.
Freaking, he
What
looks
brings you here?
much older here.
is the village all right?
For now.
What do you mean? What has happened?
Men came, claiming we had to leave. They said that the land was being sold, and that the Confederacy had consented. We sent an envoy, but they would not listen.
You must refuse!
We cannot oppose the Sachem, but you're right as well. We cannot give up our home.
Do you have a name? Do you know who is responsible?
He's called William Johnson.
Where is Johnson now?
In Boston, making preparations for the sale.
Sale! This is theft!
Kana, take care. These men are powerful.
What would you have me do? I made a promise to my people.
If you insist upon this course of action, seek out Sam Adams in Boston. He'll be able to help. What have you done?
When my people go to war, a hatchet is buried into a post to signify its start. When the threat is ended, the hatchet is removed.
You could have used a tree.
Well, it's the front door, you know. Makes it obvious. Is that a homestead mission? Look at this. Whoa, yeah, get that twirl. That's like the best part of this game. It's just twirl. And I'm the one who, you know, I'm not much of a critic, but I've been liking it. I will say it is kind of a slow burn at the start. We literally just now, finally, freaking so many hours in, got to freaking Connor in his outfit. But let's check out the other outfits real quick. He's like, I mean, look at this. Also, what is this? Do I have some equipment? No. Now, I can say, back then, I was a fan of the black and red, you know. I still am. This was like my main. That one's also not that bad. Kind of, you know. Like a toned down version of the, like, Templar outfit, I would say. That was not bad either. Yeah. Red, white, and blue, you know. I gotta achieve full sync to get this. The prisoner outfit. Spoiler, I guess. I know I'm gonna be a prisoner at the end of sequence 7 or something. And I get access to that on sequence 8. Achilles outfit. Complete all the homestead missions, okay. I gotta do all the peg leg missions. Mm. Oh, the feathers. And this is traditional colonial assassin outfit. Wow. Then we got Bayek. My God, it's so weird to see kind of like this stuff now. Bayek is like such a Assassin's Creed Origins. Freaking, it's like, I don't know, 7 years after Assassin's Creed 3 came out or something. So it's weird to just see it in here. Oh, Shay Patrick Cormac, the Templar. Jacob Fry, also weird to see that here. Oh, one day. Arno Dorian. Alexios. Okay, see now, is this the freaking? Is this the movie outfit? The Assassin's Creed movie? Because this one doesn't ring a bell. God, it's also weird looking. My God, can I just do it from here? Kind of interested to see like what. Oh my God, looks so freaking weird. I don't know. It doesn't fit Connor to me. Maybe Biax would be better. You know what? Not that bad. And then if you wanted to do, freaking give Achilles horrible flashbacks, you can wear freaking Shay's outfit. Did this glitch out? Guess we have to do it through here. Ugh. Oh yeah, that's right. Freaking, it's been a long time since I played Rogue as well. But that's like since freaking Shay didn't have a hood, they needed to do something to cover his, face. So they just gave him a goddamn bandana or whatever. Oh, it's been so long. Sadly, they never just give the little like benefit of this outfit where it just makes you throw over the freaking cape. It would be cool if that made it like this. That was a special thing with this outfit is that they did that. But no, they're lazy. They don't do that. They don't program that. Oh, and everyone's favorite, Jacob Fry. Once again, in some way, this one doesn't feel that bad either. Okay, we can just go from that side. Oh, let me just put this on real quick. Oh, pirate's life for me, baby. Oh God, feels right at home. And then Arno glitched out again. Okay. This episode might be considered filler, as we have done like nothing. There was there was a slight little bit freaking there of like, hey, we're going to war. Okay, now see, I would say something about the hood looks a little weird with this one. Like his face just sticks out so much. But we're gonna just stick with the classic outfit. Might be boring, but it works. This is Connor's outfit slightly, changed from Achilles' outfit, it seems. Excuse me, let me, do we have any stuff to freaking sell? Oh, okay. We can craft. Craft the max. Then can we sell them? Okay. Purchase. Sure. What? Achilles? We'll do this homestead mission real quick.
Connor, it has occurred to me that the times we live in will be looked upon by future generations with a certain degree of scrutiny, no matter the outcome. With that in mind, I think it valuable to record the goings-on around the homestead. A true log of how people lived during this time of transition. Something to help color the portrait. What do you think?
When I find a moment, I will try.
Very good.
Oh, okay. That's the mission. We're not. I'm not reading all that, man. Jesus Christ. Oh, we get that. That's a mission right there. We can do real quick. And we have a fast travel point here, thankfully. Oh, well. Huh? Miriam. Miriam Mosby from Sweet Life of Zack and Cody?
Can you help me?
Are you all right?
What do you think?
How did this happen?
Poachers in the woods. I asked them to leave. This was their answer.
Oh.
Come on. We need to get that arm looked at.
What if the men who did this?
They can wait. Your wound cannot.
Because I think that's like the biggest
make it to the house.
gripe I have with
I think the ball took only flesh.
And what is your name?
Alright, we'll just
Miriam.
wait.
Do you live nearby?
I don't have a home per se. I took to the frontier when I was a young girl. I've made my life out here ever since. Living where the land makes it easiest.
Not a common choice for a woman of the colonies.
No, it's not. But truth be told, it was this, the convent or the brothels.
Ooh.
I prefer the open air.
That's my biggest gripe with the Assassin's Creed games. I might have said this before. It's been so long, but it's freaking like most people didn't like Connor. Some people still might not like Connor. But I think like he's done a lot more in like the Assassin's Creed comics. And like his character stuff got deepened. Got more deep. Similar to Edward, I think I heard that they're like writing a manga comic book or something. I don't know.
Connor, what are you doing?
Those poachers need to be stopped.
Saw the scabs from my hunting blind. Get to that and you shouldn't have any trouble finding them.
Use the rope dart if you can. Get familiar with it.
And it's like everyone wants a Black Flag too, but yet, they never touch any of the assassins again, pretty much. You had Ezio and basically Desmond, with then a little Altair thrown in, and then like basically no other assassins have ever been covered to such length as those three. If you want to consider Desmond like one of the assassins. Am I making sense? Because I think it would be great if, Edward or Connor or just, for God's sake, I think also freaking Arno Dorian from Assassin's Creed Unity. Apparently, he had quite that journey outside of the games. Might be cool to see that. But no, Ezio was the only one that got 3 games. And that's why everyone likes him. It's because, he had so many games to develop. If only I could put my words into thought. My thoughts into words better. God damn it. Well, how am I gonna loot that guy though, huh? I want to loot that guy. Hold on. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice day. Beaver! I'll take that right quick. Get rid of this because we don't really care about the beaver. Sorry. Just the truth. Surprise deck!
William Johnston's opening up some of that Mohawk land he purchased for free hunting.
Guys, you don't see me.
Good hole up there.
I hear tell lumbering will be allowed to boot.
What does he want with the territory if not the game and timber?
Don't know. Don't much care neither. Feet skulking around these woods. Something don't feel right.
Feeling a bit guilty on account of that woman you put a hole in?
Nah. She had it coming.
What's
she
dressed like that for anyway? It's not natural.
Oh. She was still pretty modest, I'll be honest. But that's coming from the 21st century where, we're way more loosey-goosey about stuff. Oh. I guess I freaking went into the bushes a little too close, and he decided to whistle. My camera's locked. I can't. Oh god. Okay, there we go. It was like stuck in that position.
Hey! Where are you, fellas? Shooting strangers in the forest, is that common hunting practice where you come from? No. Spare me. Go. Tell the friends you have left what happened here.
Hey, you know what? This is my favorite type of mission, where there's no synchronization requirement. I can just play it how I want to. And that's like the one thing I'm looking forward to with the RPG games, because not saying that they're bad, just they're going to take forever to do. But at least then I don't have a requirement to deal with whatever I had. I need to shut up.
Thank you, Achilles.
I'm losing my speech ability even more, it seems.
Why did those men attack you?
It's no secret this land is full with game. I spotted the trespassers en route to request permission to hunt here myself, and suggested they do the same.
The bounty of the forest is not mine to give. It is your right to hunt on this land, but I would appreciate you trading your surplus with the others.
Very well. I accept.
Okay. Just that easy, well. The Huntress, oh god. If she starts singing, we got a problem. Oh, that's her. Yeah, okay. Frontier? Anything in the frontier? Not that it seems. We'll just fast travel here real quick. So we don't have to run all that goddamn way on horse or on my feet. But we'll talk to him in the next episode. But that will conclude this episode. You beautiful bastards. Did we make progress? Would you consider this progress? I'm not sure. I don't think it is progress. Anywho, whatever. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. And hopefully it won't be 2 weeks. Or 3 weeks. Or 19 days at the most. Might be though. Who knows? Anyway. Bye-bye.